Moving out of your parents' house sounds like a good idea until the bills hit. Visual Capitalist just published an estimate that for a young person to move out, it would essentially take 89% of their income to pay for the essential expenses. Now, don't get me wrong, living with your parents is a great way to save money, but I think for most of you, you want to get out of the house and into your own place. We'll be walking through this estimate line by line, and I'll share strategies that I think you can use to save and actually get out of your parents' house much cheaper than what they estimated. Before we dive into those numbers, please take a moment to hit that follow button. Starting off the list at number 1, they had listed rent as the top expense, taking on average $2,049 a month, or 42% of the average young person's income. The way to get around this is to rent in a cheap place versus a dream apartment that may be downtown. Personally, I live outside of the city and pay about 50% less in rent than what I would be if I was living directly in the major metropolitan area. Another way is you could just have a roommate. Now, roommates, I think, are great, especially if you have a great roommate. Not only do they help you save money, but it's also good to just have someone there to take care of things when you may be gone traveling or doing other things. At number 2, they have car, where they estimate it would take $1,098 a month, or 23% of the average young person's income. This is absurd. Please, if you're a young person and you have a car that works, that's paid for, just keep driving it. Don't go out, buy a new car. Just simply use the one that works, avoid car loans, pay cash, then you avoid this expense. The only thing that you'll pay for then is maintenance, gas, and insurance. At number 3, they have student loans, which they estimate to take $536 a month, or 11% of your income. The way to avoid this is to avoid student loans, and you may be already caught in those student loans. My advice is pay those off as fast as you possibly can so that you can get on with your life without those holding you back. And number 4 is groceries, where they estimate $309 a month, or 6% of their income. Personally, I budget $250 a month for groceries. The way that I save is by choosing cheap places to shop. I don't necessarily change what I buy, I simply change where I shop. I opt to go to Aldi and Walmart versus Whole Foods, aka whole paycheck. At number 5, they have phone, where they estimate for one line $144 a month, or 3% of the average person's income. That's absurd. Get a prepaid plan with Visible, Tello. I pay $25 a month with Visible. This isn't sponsored. I just like the service. It uses Verizon's network. I paid for my phone outright, but now I only pay $25 a month for unlimited everything. At number 6 is health insurance. This you typically get through your employer, so it could be cheaper than what they estimated at $114 a month, or 2% of your income. If you want to, you can stay on your parents' plan until you're 26, but you would have to work that out with them. And number 7 is internet, $76 a month, 1%. I think this is a reasonable estimate for good internet. Look for deals, shop around, don't settle just for the first